guys, hope you are doing well. My name is Mohammad Danish and we are back with another weekly analysis. And then this week we are going to cover same pair gold and US30 and also discuss what we predicted last week and how the market behaved, followed by the forecast for the next week. So let's dive into the charts and see what we have. This is the same gold H4 chart that we used to predict for the last week analysis. So we initially predict like market should come down to retest this level 29, 24, 23. And if price respect this level, we can look for buy, but this is a make or break level for gold. Once the gold will break this level, we may see the free fall all the way downside. And then in the downside, we had 28, 29 where we can look for buy option to look forward the good all-time high. Even though last week price make all-time high, go above 29.54, but it never hold this level and we expect like 3,000, but it never happened. So let me show you like how many trades we have taken. So initially first trade we have taken in the last week. So first trade I have took around 29.37. That drop all the way, even the price drop all the way 29.24, but I closed the trade within 100 pips like 29.28. And then this was some sort of personal trade. And the second trade I have shared with the community with follow the price action the lower time frame. So the second trade I have shared like we need to look for buy around this level 29.42, 43, and our target should be 100 pips. That trade played out perfectly, like we took a buy here and then all time high. So that was a perfect trade. Then the third trade, which is second trade with the community, I have taken a sell around this zone 29.27. So once this candle break down here, this zone, so once this candle break down this area, initially it was tested this area twice. So once this candle coming down after making a high, it was coming down all the way. So I took a sell and shared it with the community as well, like I'm gonna sell around 29.27 and my target would be 29.10 or 11. So it was a perfect trade. Like we took a sell here and then all the way more than 100 plus pips here we took it. This was the second good trade with the community. And then the third trade we have taken, as we discussed on the weekly analysis as well, like once price tap to this level 28.95, we will look for the buy option. So price tapped this level twice and both of the time it respected this level. So I personally take a buy here 28.95, and this trade I have hold around 200 pips and I have closed it around 29.14. So that was a perfect trade. Then when it comes down again here, I took another buy here and then it also gave me like more than 100 to 200 pips here as well. So these all are the trades we have taken. And also on Friday, one more buy we have taken around this candle. So as this was the low of previous, so I was expected like once price tap to this wick, it will give us a solid rejection. So I have shared this analysis with the community as well, like we need to look for buy option around 28.77. So price just tap this level and then go all the way bullish. So overall, I was expecting like all-time high. Price did not go all the way bullish. On the other way, price did respect our levels whenever it tapped to first time. So that was a good sign. We catch almost 100 plus pips on every trade. Last week there was no loss, but market on the other hand all the way bearish, and currently it was hovering around 28.58. So this was the last week analysis regarding the gold. And then we had the last week prediction about the US30. So US30, it was a simple. We had a discussion like we are going to look for buy option around this level 43,100, and you see price just tap this level, make a wick and then all the way bullish and hit our target as well. So that was another perfect analysis for US30. Hope you like our weekly analysis. So let's discuss the forecast for the next week. So here we have the US30 daily time frame. So let me draw some zones here. So this was the last week prediction, like we discussed like we are going to look for buy option around this zone and our initial target would be these wicks. So now in the last week price does exactly the same what we predicted, like price just tap to this level and then go all the way bullish. So what we can expect for now, things are simple, like we need to wait for and follow the price action the lower time frame and expect like one candle close on H4 above this zone, and if that is done then we need to look for buy option and our target should be this area. But on the other side, mostly on Monday, price always retrace down and come back down to retest the lows. So maybe during Monday, price come down all the way and retest the low. And if price does this thing, like come down, retest this, then we can look for buy option here as well. And our target again should be this. So this was next week forecast. We will look for buy option, but we need to wait for the price to break above this zone. And on the downside, if we got a rejection, then we can look for sell option, and our target would be same, like 43,300. And this, once price come down to this zone, then we can look for buy option again here as well. So it was a pretty simple market structure in the higher time frame, and we just focus on H4, because if you go further down H1, M30 or M15, the structure is quite noisy and it is hard to trade on lower time frame for US30. So I mostly trade as a swing trade option for US30. So this is a perfect example as per last week. So we just need to look forward for the lower time frame and see once we have a break of structure in either way, then we can look for our trade option accordingly. So this is all we have in terms of US30. Let's move to the next pair, which is our main pair, is gold. So this is the daily time frame. So we see like last 2-3 months price is super bullish, and now we see some rejection in the higher side. But even though it is a rejection, we cannot say like this is the bull run is over. So this is the zone where price just tab, and basically this is the actual retest of the wicks where price just tab, and now the spike has been down but the candle closed above this zone. So what we can look for here, personally I would say the structure is bearish, no doubt about this, but it may be the profit taking for this whole bull run. So once the big banks or institutes they close their bull buy trade, so definitely the price will drop. So maybe it is just a retracement against this bull run, and we may see another bullish leg from here, or maybe the price further downside to come down to this zone here. So it will depend on the next week. We have NFP data, and also we have a couple of more fundamentals coming in like CPI and core PPI as well. So this will decide in the next week. But now price is just tapped to this level, and let's move to the lower time frame and see what we have. So you see this, let me adjust the levels. So this is the zone where price exactly tap and then go bullish. So this is the H4 time frame basically. Let me draw some zones here. So in the high side, this is the area 2860. If price need to go bullish, price definitely need to break this area. Otherwise, I am seeing like price come to this level, and on Monday we may see price come down again to retest this level, and maybe it come down to this 2834 again. So this is a trade I am looking forward for Monday, like price just go above 2860, 63, 64, and then all the way bearish, and this is a kind of sell trade we can look and catch it during Monday. For the bullish side, I would say the main zone is this, but it is quite risky. Like the 2 times price just tapped this level, even though it is respected, it's also daily time frame, but I'm not looking for the buy option because the structure is so much bearish. So good buy option for me is we need to wait for the price break this zone in the high side, and our first target should be 2890, and God knows like we may see another bullish run to 2916 as well, but I'm not expecting too much. So maybe price just tap to this level, and where this is the last area where price was heading. So this is the area where we can look for sell option here again. So the buy option is price should break above this zone, then we can look for buy option, and our target should be 2890. I would say 88 to 90, where we can again look for sell option and expecting like the price should come down and retest this area. So these are the little opportunities. We need to go day-to-day basis and see how the market react. We cannot be 100% sure like this is gonna happen or not, but yeah, these are the zones. I'm just drawing the zones for you. Like these are the zones where we can look for opportunities. So the first option is we need to look for sell on during Monday 2863, 64, or maybe 60. Once we got a rejection, we can look for sell option, and our target should be downside. The minimum target should be 2842, 44, and the maximum target should be 2834. And in the high side, if price break this area, then we can look for buy option. Then we had a clean traffic in the high side, and our target should be 2890. And then this is the same zone, the retest of the previous structure. We can look for sell option and then further downside. And also this is a kind of make or break level, and this is a kind of 2890 in the high side make or break level, and 2834 in the lower side make or break level. I personally want to see the good buy side option is this zone. Price should come down to retest this wick 100%, even though price can make a spike down to 2800 even. So this is an area where I would look for buy option. So if with the NFPs on the card like next week, so if price come down, break this zone in the downside, so this is the main buy side area for me to look for buy option. And I would expect like once price tap to this level, we may expect like more than 300-400 pip move. Maybe it does not happen in the next week. Like if this move happened during the NFP, we may need to wait for the following next week to price to go further bullish. So this is the good buy option for me. I'm waiting since last couple of weeks, like price should tap to this level and then I will look for buy option. But on the other side, this is the whole structure for the market. These are the zones where we can look for buy options, and we'll see and discover in the next week like how the market behave. So this is all we have for next week. Also, we have the Discord community where I mostly be there during NY session and share my all day-to-day base analysis. Like this analysis is kind of an overview for the whole next week, but I mostly be there in Discord where I share my day-to-day base analysis, like what we can look for today or tomorrow. Everyone is welcome to join there. There is no premium fees, no course selling, nothing. Everything is free for everyone. So you are welcome to join there, and hopefully you enjoy our weekly analysis. Thank you so much. Have a great day.